In my opinion, fasting is still the pinnacle of what we can do here on the planet to heal the body and the mind. And so you can do long water fast, you can do fairly long dry fast, you can do intermittent fasting. I think I got a couple questions, and we talk about how you can fast better. So the first question I got was basically, how the hell do you do this? Whenever I fast, I get ill within a couple hours. Help me. So me too, when I first started. You should have seen me doing I think I got up to 3 days eventually, but when I had colitis, it was bad. I was like still on medication. I would try like a 1-day water fast, and that helped calm things down. So like I started there, just 1 day. Start with intermittent fasting and then work your way up. But I felt okay doing the 1 days, but then once I started getting into health, I realized fasting was great, and the longer you can go, the more you'll heal. So I started doing like 2 and 3 days, and I would feel so bad, so nauseous. Oh my goodness. It's about to get loud. Is that a hawk? So like, I felt terrible. Doing 3 days, I'm nauseous. I'm just like, oh God, the toxins are floating in my blood. I can feel every one of them. Mercury, freaking plastics. And it's like, yeah, you have to get some of this stuff out of your body and just like work your way up. Drinking some green juice sometimes and eating more salads, and you'll eventually flush this stuff out to where when you fast, you'll just feel good. I don't think I'm even at that level yet, but like I don't get the serious pain with the nausea. Like my fiance, she started dry fasting and stuff, and she was like really nauseous for a while, and now it's like she can just go. So it takes time. You just have to work your way up to it, and it sucks. It's part of the like payback system. It's so dark right now. Where it's like you polluted your body for a long time, and now you have to get rid of it, and it hurts. It was fun going in, but now you got to pay the piper, and it hurts coming out, and it's not right. But that's just part of the process. So it's like a muscle. You build your strength over time. It's just going to get easier and easier. Still hard. It's not like it ever gets, oh, this is so fun. Like, it's more of a mental game though. It's like your body feels okay. During my last 5-day dry fast, it was actually like quite easy. It was just my mind started to get very bored. I'm like, I want to eat. I'm feeling no symptoms though. I should continue on like 8 days. I could probably do it. I would feel so happy and proud of myself if I made it that far. But I was proud with the 5-day. It beat my old record, so okay, we did pretty good. But I could have definitely kept going if it wasn't for my mind convincing me that it would be fun to eat and drink. And it wasn't that fun. I broke it with whatever I did, watermelon juice or something. It was good, but it's like I didn't feel like, oh yes, finally, okay, we're back to normal. It just wasn't. I just felt like I should have kept going. That was actually the second question we got, was how the hell did you survive 108 hours? I get like exhausted after 14 hours of Ramadan. And it's like, be proud of yourself for those 14 hours. 14 hours, no food or water. That's intense. Like, celebrate with more fasting. Reward yourself with a 15-hour fast. Wow, good for you. It's like, in the beginning, you remember my first dry fast in Thailand? Like, I was dying. Look at that guy, he's struggling. I was so thirsty. I could not believe it. I was like, oh my goodness, the Thailand heat. I'm sweating in my apartment. I was too cheap to use the air conditioner. And so I'm just dying, losing moisture every second. It was the worst, and I could not push past like 64 hours. I kept trying, and I kept failing before even reaching that. It was like, dry fasting is hard, but then eventually I guess I got cleaner, and like it was so easy, the last one. The one before that was a 4.5 day. That was harder. I was just like exhausted all the time. It's waves, man. You're gonna feel something. But it does get easier, I promise you that. Or you just die on one of these long dry fasts. And then that's really easy. Once you don't have a body anymore, you're just like spirit fasting. It's fun. He's meditating. He's probably on a dry fast. I doubt it. But like he's out in nature, peace. And there's also the breatharian level where instead of telling your mind that you're fasting now and you're starving, you say, nope, I'm going. I'm going to be active. I think that's what Eli does. He just works out on his dry fast. He feels fantastic. And eventually by day 8 or so, he gets a tiny bit of fatigue. And then he's like, oh, maybe I do need food eventually. I'm not quite ready for this. So it's like you train your mind. The mind is everything in fasting. That's all I know for sure. So like if you tell yourself that, okay, I'm not going to eat anymore, but I am receiving nutrients from the sun and the shade, especially the shade, just the air and the grounding. It's like you could totally nourish yourself and build lots of muscle on your next dry fast. Leave me alone, Leaf. Stop following me. I feel like I'm dragging things, like a lot of leaves. That's like a whole tree. No, leave me alone. Fall weather. Goodbye. In my experience, for dry fasts especially, you want to super hydrate your body before that fast. I did a juice fast the day before and like a bunch of enemas in the morning. So it's like, okay, now I'm ready. You got to clear that gut. And like right now, I'm eating kind of high fat and salt. I wouldn't just jump into a dry fast while doing this. I would need a juice fast for a couple days and clean the stuff out. I don't like the idea of eating salt the day before and then doing a dry fast, and bad things could happen, I think. I feel way more dehydrated if I eat too much salt. So it's like you're trying to dry fast as long as you can go and you have salt in your body sucking all the water. I think intermittent fasting can be done by most people with benefits, not a lot of downsides or precautions that you have to take. Like you can just eat whatever you're eating normally, which better be healthy. Whole food, plant-based, raw. And then like you just stop eating for like 20 hours a day. And it's this nice little sweet spot. Like I just feel only benefits from it. So it's good. You don't have to prep, just like do it. Just try it. You might start off small, 12-hour, and pretend that that's intermittent fasting. You sleep for 8 of those hours. You can't not eat for 4 more. Come on now. So like work your way up to 16, and then you're cool, and then maybe you're trying 1 meal a day. That's fun. Once you get up to 1 meal a day, that's where you can just skip that meal sometimes. And then you're doing a 48-hour fast, and you're only losing out on 1 meal. It's actually quite doable. I think as long as you're nourishing yourself properly after each fast, you don't have much to worry about. If you're like doing a 7-day water fast and then you're breaking it with your fruitarian watermelon only diet, and then you continue that forever, it's like, okay, you might run into some deficiencies, or your breatharian ass won't, and you switch into just oxygen nutrients. Yep, B12, vitamin D, yep. Zinc, oh, thank you. You could do it, but I don't know. I just feel like fruitarians get so deficient, but then I see examples of them thriving more than me, so it's like, we all know nothing, but fasting is fun for the spirit, the mind, and then you ask God, what should I be doing here? Do that 3-day fast, praying to God for advice, and you'll get some answers. You'll get some. I get them. So how you doing? You agree? You could agree by thumbing up the video. Thumbs down if you are fasting right now on broccoli broth. It's a fart fast. You're just farting more. I don't know that you're healing a lot. I hear a chipmunk chewing on something. You're not fasting. Was that an 8-hour fast? That's bullshit. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I see him. I doubt you'd be able to see him from here, but I will try to zoom in. Oh, that is cuteness. Okay, I'm leaving. Thank you for watching and subscribing for more videos. I'll see you next time.